Good afternoon. This is Lance Bryce with Thrive Mortgage. Today is Friday, the 28th of May. Hope everyone is doing well and looking forward to a 3-day weekend. We are seeing interest rates really flat over the last week. Not much news to report. Although we do continue to see signs of inflation in the economy. The Personal Consumption Expenditures Report, which is the Fed's favorite measure of inflation, came out stronger than expected. 2.9% was expected, 3.1% is what we got. The bond market is really ignoring that news, and they're ignoring it because they're accepting the notion that this is caused by supply chain disruptions due to COVID and just lack of raw materials, lack of the basics needed to move things along, and those temporary shortages are just that, temporary, that's causing these prices to spike. I don't happen to agree that that's what's causing the inflation. However, we're going to watch it play out and see where it goes from here. The Dow's up 400 points over the last week as it too kind of shrugs off the notion that we're going to be seeing a lot of our proceeds eaten up with inflation. So the market is just shrugging off what should be of a greater concern in my view. The Freddie Mac average over the last week, pretty flat, 2.95 this week versus 3% this last week. We're seeing a little bit of that, but y'all, by and large, we're still hovering right around 3%. Call me for individual scenarios because your buyers, depending on the product, the amount down, their credit scores, even their qualifying ratios all weigh into the rates that I'm able to quote them. But we're going to be in the neighborhood of 3%. One thing I've mentioned on a previous call is how much cheaper 15 years are between a 30-year. We have seen more than a half-point discrepancy between a 15 and a 30. A lot of folks think if you just ask them the question, if I go to a 15-year, I'm going to have to double my payment. That's not true. You just increase your payment a little over 50% on the principal and interest portion. You're going to pay that house off in 15 years because of the better rate that we're seeing on a 15-year mortgage. So it's an option a lot of folks ought to consider when we see this much differential between a 30 and a 15. In any event, I hope this is information that's helpful for you and for your clients if you happen to be in the real estate community out showing houses this weekend. I would be happy and honored to work with your clients. That is the reason I do these calls, is to offer this assistance to as many folks as I can. So honored to have your referrals, BryceHomeLoans.com. You can find me on my cell as well, 210-260-9660. Hope you all have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.